Coming up next on ICN, over $11 million worth of grants will be available to organizations over the next 10 years.
Cleanup continues from Hurricane Helene.
And protesters take to the streets in Spindale.
That's all next, but first, this open produced by me.
We interrupt this ICN program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog opening. Starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog, abandoned as a pup shoes found by Megan, who is in the broadcasting studio with her anchor partner, Brayden. But creepy stuff happens out of nowhere. It's up to Courage to save her new home.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Ooga booga 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 booga.
Hello and welcome to this edition of ICN. I'm Delphina Sebastian Carrillo.
And I'm Megan Biddix. Our top story is all this winter weather we've been experiencing over the past 2 weeks.
That's right. It not only can have an impact on school and residents, but also our local government. Molly Mattox has a story.
Forest City residents are arriving at the grocery store to stock up on food and essentials. Today, a list won't be necessary. Anything still available will do. One thing you can be sure of, bread is selling out fast. This isn't your normal Thursday. This small town is gearing up for a big storm.
Buckets of snow, crippling ice.
Storm warnings for everybody in western North Carolina.
A high-impact ice and snow event.
Widespread power outages.
Snow in the south doesn't come very often, so when it does, even a few flurries can leave you stuck inside for a few days. That's why families rush to the store to stock up on essentials and prepare to bunker down. Though some of us may have other things on our mind. What do you hope you can do this weekend?
There's snowmen.
Are you good at snowball fights?
Yeah.
I hope that school should be closed for like a couple days.
Outside, it is quiet and beautiful. It almost seems as if the world is frozen in time. But time can't stay still forever. People need to get back to work, and it seems as though the road clearings are unpredictable and residents are losing patience. I decided to get to the bottom of why some roads are cleaned immediately while others are left untreated for days.
In North Carolina, counties do not manage or maintain roadways. You do see significant improvement when you live within those cities because Rutherfordton had their public works out that day and the day after, working diligently to clear the roads, as well as Forest City and Spindale. And so, but it is a common misconception that they're county roads and county maintained.
For smaller towns with few resources like Ruth and Ellenboro, they may need to depend on the state to clear roads, whereas for larger areas, it is up to their public works department.
Just a tool that I use, just something I threw together, and this is all my employees, and then this is the ones that can drive certain trucks, and then I plug them in where I need them based on which truck they're able to drive. Our team, we come in, so we're leaving our families, and it's just, it's dangerous. They're out here, they're trying to get things back in order, and I just appreciate them, and it's just a big sacrifice,
A winter storm may be stressful to get through, but with the resilience of Rutherford County, some opportunities for winter fun may still arise. For ICN, I'm Molly Mattox.
Speaking of weather that can impact a community, it's been almost 2 years since Hurricane Helene devastated our area. Cleanup still continues. A $140 million dredging and debris removal project has begun in Lake Adger. The removal of approximately 500,000 cubic yards of debris will take approximately 9 months. The dam was also damaged during the hurricane, and this project will include installing a siphon system to control the water levels.
As Lake Adger continues to clean up, Lake Lurie is hoping to be at full pond by Memorial Weekend. The refill will be a gradual process. Depending on rainfall, more than 1 foot of water per day will put out too much stress on the dam. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers removed 1.1 million tons of debris from the lake. It was 50 feet high in some places.
Last Saturday, a crowd of close to 150 people gathered at the Spindale House to peacefully protest ICE. April Walker was the featured speaker and spoke on behalf of her community. We asked protesters why they were there.
We're here to stand up for democracy. We are very upset with the state of our country and how the government is being brutal.
I have friends and family, or friends with families that are afraid to go to work.
I'm tired of innocent Americans being murdered. I'm tired of even non-Americans being murdered. They're going through due process. No human's illegal. You gotta love everybody, regardless of where they come from. You're all immigrants. That's how America came to be. So that's why I'm speaking out today.
It's time to celebrate the educator who make the difference at Isothermal by nominating them for the Robert Wendell Eves Distinguished Teaching Award.
The award is given each year to an instructor who demonstrates excellence in teaching and a true zeal for service to students. Any full-time employee of the college who spends more than 25% of their time teaching is eligible. To nominate an instructor, simply go to isothermal.edu and search Eves Award. You'll find the nomination form at the bottom of the page.
We aren't just celebrating the educators who make the difference. Nominations are also open for the Outstanding Alumnus Award.
This award honors isothermal graduates who have made a positive impact in their profession, community, or the college. To nominate an alumni, simply go to isothermal.edu and search Outstanding Alumnus. You'll find the nomination form at the bottom of the page, but you better hurry. The deadline for both nominations is March 1st.
Congratulations to Isothermal Community College, who was named one of the 200 colleges eligible for the Aspen Prize. This is the nation's premier recognition of a high achievement in performance among two-year colleges. It comes with $1 million prize. The college that competes will be assessed based on completion rate, employment wage, improvement, student outcome. In April, 25 semifinalists will be announced.
It's time for elections in Rutherford County. Early voting begins on February 12th from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And don't forget that the Board of Elections is now in its new home off of College Avenue in Spindale. Early voting is scheduled until Friday, February 28th. There's only one weekend day available within the early voting schedule, and that's Saturday, February 28th from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. To find out more about the races on your primary ballot, visit the Board of Elections website.
The opioid settlement will bring just over $11 million over a 16-year period to Rutherford County. The money will be awarded as grant to different organizations to fight the opioid problem in Rutherford County. Applications for grant are now being accepted.
We're trying to work on the programs that have some proven history, evidence-based, to where they're going to be self-sustainable going forward, because after the 16-year period, there will not be another settlement or additional funds available to keep the program going. So we're also trying to make sure that we build relationships and build programs that are sustainable for you.
The money is given in different increments according to the opioid schedule. The first set of grants was awarded in June of 2024 to three agencies for just over $900,000. Molly Mattox will have an in-depth look at the opioid settlement on our next ICN.
Can you believe this 8 weeks is almost over?
I know, it just flew by.
Well, before we leave today, we wanted to leave you with a few important dates. The last day to withdraw from this 8-week semester is February 25th. The last day of classes is March 4th, and we are off for a little break starting on March 5th until the new 8-week semester begins on March 10th. That's all the time we have for today.
Be sure to like us on Facebook at Isothermal Campus Connect or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Isothermal TV.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.